The Newfoundland and Labrador Skidoo and Can-Am dealers present Adventures Unknown. Dover Harbour is just 5 minutes down the road from Hirbay on Newfoundland's Kittiwake coast. I'm here to meet Brian and his dad Alec, and then we're heading 30 miles off the shore looking for sharks. Let the adventures begin. Brian, right?
Yes, sir. Welcome to the Shark Company. Step aboard, man.
Donnie.
Hello, Danny. Welcome aboard, buddy.
Thanks, man. So this is the boat?
This is the boat.
All right.
We're going in, yep.
Big old fog bank there, was that?
Yeah, it should burn up when the sun comes
Right
out.
on.
Mary.
So, still going?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Everything go?
Yeah.
And
all
winds are a bit high, but is that okay
Yeah,
for you?
she's going to be a little bit windy, a little bit rough, but we should be able to make it work.
I got much stuff. Got a wetsuit if the boat sinks. Give me time to throw that on. Plus, you want a Perrier? A Perrier? Tiny drink.
No, thanks.
Here's to a great day of shark fishing, boss.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me aboard. What do you think? Refreshing. Let's start her up and go.
Yeah, we got to pack the boat up here now first before we get on to go.
All right, what do you want me to do?
Start passing me in some gear if you like.
Yeah.
If you just want to jump out there. We get the rods first, Danny, if you don't mind. I gotta get those kind of out of the way here. Get down there, put down there.
What's that?
That's the tag kit, which is very important.
Cool. And this is
This is the 2 buckets of beautiful smelling chum.
all right, boss. We'll have a good day.
Yeah, see what.
So when he told me the boat was like 25, I thought it was meters, but it's feet. So it's a little small boat for going out there. I thought it was going to be a big old luxury boat, to tell you the truth. But, you know, just right there's a big, huge bank of fog. I don't know, but it's almost 30 miles out in the North Atlantic and catching shark, you know. It's not a walk in the park, but I suppose it's adventures unknown, so it's perfect fit, so let's go, boss. I'm ready.
All good?
Yeah. So what do I do? Just chill out?
You're just here to chill out, buddy.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's your day. When we hook a shark, you won't be very relaxed.
Oh, I'll be on the
rod.
That's cool.
You'll have very little relaxation time actually once the shark hits.
So you reel them in from that, or you take the rod out and...
We're going to take the rod out. You're going to have a belt on, just to hold the rod in.
Okay, right on.
For stability.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just you and the shark.
So there's not much gear you need. A few rods, tagging kit, and a few Perriers. You're good to go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Perriers are really important.
Yeah.
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 It's the
Gotta keep hydrated, right?
key to success here
Yeah.
on the boat.
Yeah. What else is out in the water? Squid. Lots of cod.
Codfish, capelin still, tuna.
Yeah.
We got a lot of tuna this year.
And how are the cod? Are the cod...
There's a lot of codfish this year. A lot of codfish. I've got a nephew that's a commercial fisherman, and I was just talking to him a little while ago there, and they caught this morning. They caught around 2,000 pounds in a couple of nets, just 2 nets, which is pretty well unheard of when I fish. So and everybody's in the same boat. They're all getting the same catches. So yes, there is a lot of cod around our area this year. Yes.
Shark time, Danny.
Perfect. Can I go up in the bow?
You can.
I'm a little nervous, but maybe it's excitement.
Nothing to be worried about, man. You're in a great boat. These boats are extremely seaworthy, and you're in good hands.
Yeah, I don't even know you really. From Facebook, it's a funny thing. You could be setting me up here to, you know.
It could be used for jump.
Yeah, there's no bricks with chains on it now. You know. Newfoundland's weather is truly bizarre. We were squashed into a sun puddle with fog as far as you could see in every direction, including out to the North Atlantic. Our first stop is Bragg's Island, a resettled community where Alec grew up and Brian spent his summers fishing with his dad, a beautiful ghost of Newfoundland's past. Alec and his buddy wrote a cool song about Bragg's Island. We're stopping here so they can play it for me. We're here on Bragg's Island, 10 miles out in the middle of the North Atlantic, where Brian's family is from. And yeah, we just stopped here, and then we're gonna go another 10 miles out and go shark hunting. Actually, shark fishing.
Shark fishing, yep.
Tagging sharks for research, which is a really nice thing to do.
Catch and release and research.
A glistening harvest for a fisherman's soul, where the white gannet dies and the king-eyed are soared. I sail with delight past high rugged shores, and frolic o'er waves that roll endlessly by, to white-tilted stones where my ancestors lie.
Yeah, it's just great to be here. Bragg's Island, where your family, the history of your family.
Yeah, I mean, all my ancestors right on down the line. I mean, I guess you can trace it back for hundreds of years. This is where they all came from, right?
Yeah.
And as you can see, they always return there to fish, right?
Yeah. So how many pounds is this? The cod.
Cod?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a good haul. And what are you doing with it? You're cutting the tongues.
Even as kids, we would our parents would take us out of school, you know, a little bit early in June. We'd come here, and we wouldn't go back anymore until September. So we fished here our whole summers and stuff. So this is where we grew up as kids, basically. Of course, as a kid, your summertime gives you your fondest memories, and it's always a pretty good feeling every time you come back.
Yeah, amazing place.
Back through that long tickle, safe channel through stone, I can still hear my mother, "You're safe, boys, you're home." Where the white gannet dives and the king-eyed are soared, I sail with delight past high rugged shores, and frolic o'er waves that roll endlessly by, the white-tilted stones where my ancestors lie.
Sorry to interrupt the party here, but it's time to do some shark fishing, I think.
Jumping early?
They're jumping, yeah. We got it's that time of day. Let's get on the go.
Thanks. Okay, bud. See you later, man. We'll see you at your party tonight. This portion of Skidoo and Can-Am's Adventures Unknown has been brought to you by Mary Brown's, Husqvarna, and Hickman's Chevrolet.
That Skidoo feeling presents Unparalleled power so you can push the limits. Introducing the 2020 Ski-Doo Trail and Crossover Sleds. The Ski-Doo sales event is on now. Visit your local dealer for details.
And now we're heading out to sea looking for sharks.
Basically, this is our shark leader, and essentially what this does is of course you have the hook, and you also have the wire trace leader, and the wire has two purposes. One, because obviously their teeth are so sharp, as soon as it touches a line, it's just, or anything that it touches, just completely chops off or whatever. But so yeah, basically the shark skin is extremely abrasive, and it's, you know, you rub your hand one way it's smooth, the opposite way is like a hard grit sandpaper, so anything that touches it, monofilament, it'll chop it right off, right?
Yeah, that's exactly like my skin if I don't moisturize. What do you guys use for moisturizer?
All right, Danny, I'm just going to get you to reach your hand in, grab the on the hard part that I got here, and we just lift it out.
There you go.
There's
Delicious.
Now, Danny, I want you to put the hook up through here.
Yeah.
Right up through the whole thing. Put the old up, right, that's it, right on up through.
We're going to get a day's work out of you here now.
So we're going to set our line around 40 feet down.
Yeah. So when the sharks come, do the seagulls beat it?
They do, yeah. Yeah, you'll see that often all the gulls will be just resting here like they are, and all of a sudden they'll all jump at once and leave.
Right.
And it's usually a good sign that there's a shark just about to hit, right?
Oh. So your seagulls look a lot healthier than our town
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
sewer seagulls that we have.
They're pretty well fed here.
We got the two lines in. We got the fish gut and your tummy out.
Yeah.
So now what do we do? We just wait?
Well, right now it's just a matter of a waiting game.
Shark fishing goes from 0 to 60. It happens pretty quick.
Okay.
So it can happen at any time, really. You just got to be ready.
So how old were you when you first started fishing?
When I started fishing, I was around 8 years old. My father died when I was only 8, actually. And I fished with my two brothers. And there was a group of shows called Ragged Rocks, and that's where my brother fished to all of his life, and we knew that place. We didn't have GPSs, but we had it here, and he knew every little place. So he would take me, and he would anchor the boat on one of those shows, and then he would, and my other brother, Juro, would get into a little boat, and they would leave me. And I would be in this boat by myself, and sometimes they would go off, probably a mile.
When you were 8?
Yes.
By yourself?
In a bigger boat, when I was 8 years old, yeah.
Were you like down doing a puzzle? Or...
Mostly on my iPad, most of the time, right? Or Facebook. No, we were continuously jigging all the time. You had a jigger in your hand and you just worked it and worked it and worked it. Cod was our main source. We also fished salmon, Atlantic salmon, but cod was the main source. When we went out and I was aboard the boat by myself, whatever I caught, I could keep. That was my catch. So I remember one day in particular, there was a good many cod on the go. I had anywhere from 500 to 600 pounds when I finished up and came into the boat.
When you were 8 years old, you had 500 and 600 pounds of fish that you caught yourself?
Yes, one at a time. Catch them one at a time with a cod jigger down in about 100 feet of water. So, and when we came in, at the time, they were grading fish. There was large and there was small. And of course, most of your catch at that time would go as small. And the price ranged from 1 cent a pound for small and 1.25 cents a pound for large. So when I came in this day, I can remember, and it always stuck with me, this gentleman that was calling the fish and buying our fish took my fish, and when he weighed it off, he said, any 8-year-old boy that can jig over 500 pounds of fish deserves full price. So he paid me 1.25 cents a pound for everything I had.
So what was that, like $5?
Yes, but it was.
You were rich then.
I was rich. Yeah, of course I was. That was the way of life then. You didn't have any other choice. You didn't have grocery stores to go to. They fed their families from the sea, and you worked, and that was it. And it wasn't only me. But looking back at it, I wouldn't change that for anything. That was one of the things that's in my mind, that what I did as a kid, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't.
This portion of Skidoo and Can-Am's Adventures Unknown has been brought to you by Rustler's Family Restaurant, Best Western Plus St. John's, Town of Labrador City, Hickey's Timber Mart.
Rustler's Family Restaurant in the Fall River Plaza. Home-cooked meals just like Mom's. Rustler's next to Breakers and the Local in the Fall River Plaza. And don't forget the all-day breakfast.
Welcome to the Best Western Plus St. John's Airport Hotel and Suites. Enjoy a delicious meal at Amelia's Restaurant and Lounge. 175 beautifully appointed rooms and suites. For your vacation, business travel, or family getaway.
Hickey's Timber Mart for all your home construction and renovation projects, offering fast next-day delivery and Air Miles Reward Miles too. Hickey's Timber Mart, Harbor Main, CBS, and Torbay Road.
Who are Teamsters? Teamsters are part of everyday life in Newfoundland and Labrador. We are the first responders in an emergency.
I'm a Teamster. It's my union.
We keep your car safe year-round.
I'm a Teamster. It's my union.
We supply the foundation for a thriving community.
I'm a Teamster. It's my union.
Teamster, it's our union.
So we've been out here for an hour or so waiting for the sharks and listening to all the seagulls, try to eat our chummy.
Shark. Right here, look. That's a blue, I believe. I don't want him on this one, if I can possibly get away from it. Here he is, look. Okay, oh, you got shark on. Here goes. I'm gonna get... Shark on. That's a blue by the look of it. Just keep keep cranking on her, that's all. You know what I mean? Do what you can with him, but he's going to make long dives on you. Shark on, boys.
Shark on! Shark Week starts now!
Classic blue shark fight. What a beauty. Can't really see how big he is yet, but blue sharks do that a lot, actually. What a beautiful fish. She's gonna go again, Johnny. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. Let her go. So if it comes tight, you'll smash the rod and everything, right?
Smash the rod, right?
Or pull you overboard.
He's a good shark.
Not easy being a shark. It's your person.
She's gonna make another barrel yet, right? So you just hold your ground, because when he's ready to barrel again, he's gonna barrel.
Being home on my couch.
He's going to make another barrel, not a chance at it, right? You just stand your ground. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Just let him go, Johnny. Just let him go, Johnny. Let him go. Go on, go.
As it turns out, the shark was really strong. He was a majestic creature who fought like a gladiator and freed himself. There were no losers today. I saw him and he saw me, a fitting end to an amazing day on the water. He gets to go back to his shark family, and I get to go back to Bragg's Island with the boys. Yeah, so how do you think I did out there now on the sea for a fella from the town?
You did pretty good. I mean, you know, I think once you got the sunscreen going there and the lotion, you were all good there. I think you did pretty good.
In my mind, I had this picture of it. And then today, as we were going, it was just like a journey back into time for me. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? And to be there with your dad was really special. And like my first time I ever saw a shark in my life, right?
Right.
And to see it, and it was just like, they were like, you know, these beautiful, powerful creatures.
Absolutely.
But I feel in the fresh air, like I'm like, you know, are you tired?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Right?
Beat you out, wears you out, eh?
Yeah, all that
Yeah.
fresh air,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no smog out there, is there?
No. No. It's pretty clean, yeah.
This portion of Skidoo and Can-Am's Adventures Unknown has been brought to you by Overhead Door NLFD Limited, City of Corner Brook, One World Filter, and Park Avenue Law.
Classical.
Modern.
Contemporary.
With
or without windows.
Sand.
Claystone.
Mocha.
It's a girl.
Take a deep breath. Here at the mouth of the Humber River, at the end of a deep saltwater harbor, the Bay of Islands reaches into the heart of the Long Range Mountains in Corner Brook, Newfoundland and Labrador, where stories begin. Take a deep breath.
Adventures Unknown would like to thank the Skidoo and Can-Am dealers of Newfoundland and Labrador for their generous support. Well, here I am in my little stage on Bragg's Island. I'm gonna hunker down for the night. Like Emily said, on Belle Island, I feel like I'm getting closer to finding my Newfoundland soul. Definitely here in Bragg's Island was incredible, and Hare Bay, and going shark fishing, and just hearing all the old stories and just getting immersed in the culture. I feel really good and magical, and like I was thrown back into time. So it was really cool. I'm gonna go to bed out of it now and check my Facebook first and see where the next adventure leads me.
Hey Donnie, I've been following your adventures. It looks like you're having a great time out there. Why don't you come on down to Aspen Brook and we'll take you on a rafting adventure. Hopefully I get to see you.
Looks like I'm going to Grand Falls rapid riding. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed out of it here in Bragg's Island in the middle of the North Atlantic. I'm pretty exhausted after all that fresh air and good company. Anyways, good night. It's off to dream about my shark friend. I wonder what he's doing now.
I can still hear my mother, you're safe, boys, you're home. Where the white gander dies and the king
Smoked salmon, scallops, taunton.
Your lemon wedge, and of course, the secret sauce.
Oh my goodness. You're really good. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. This is what we love to do. We actually have a taste of kippers too. Want to try one? A little strong. This is how you know you're in rural Newfoundland.
Where my ancestors lie.